Why can't the Saiyans be brought back to life? It seems so obvious. Goku and Vegeta would obviously want to see their Saiyans lineage thrive again. Vegeta especially. Vegeta claiming still that he is the Prince of all Saiyans, yet he refuses to bring them back. Is it for some arbitrary reason? Is it the fact that the writers, they don't want that to happen? Well, after doing extensive research, I found out why they never could bring back the Saiyans. And it's all explained in Dragon Ball Z Kai Episode 50.
Unfortunately, for reasons I mentioned earlier, Chaozu cannot return. Oh.
So to kind of give you a little bit of a rundown here, Chaozu unfortunately already died in OG Dragon Ball. Due to him dying twice, he is unfortunately unable to return via the Earth Dragon Ball. But of course, Porunga, having the rule that he can also bring anyone back even if they died multiple times, as long as they did not die of natural causes, specifically old age, then they can be brought back to life. So then it ponders the question, if the Earth Dragon can bring back anybody as long as they didn't die once, and the Saiyans only died once, why can't the Saiyans be brought back? And finally, we hear why.
Now, are you sure it's possible for those Dragon Balls to bring back two people at the same time?
Well, yes, if they share common circumstances. For example, I was planning to ask Shenron to resurrect everyone killed by Vegeta and his cohorts on Earth, which should actually revive a large number of people.
Oh, what if the people we wanted to bring back weren't on Earth? What if they were on a faraway planet? Would it still work then?
Perhaps, but why would you ask such a thing? Are you now hoping to resurrect everyone in the whole universe who's been killed by Vegeta? I suppose it's possible. However, there still are limits. This method would only be effective for those who died within the previous year. Anyone who died prior to that would be lost forever, I'm afraid.
And there you hear it. Full-on confirmation. If they did not die within the year, even if they were murdered by the same person, with circumstance being the key word there. So if I were to go to the dragon right now, aka Shenron, look at him and say, can you bring back everyone that was killed by Frieza? Unfortunately, you cannot. Now, of course, the one exception to the rule that was introduced in Dragon Ball Super was the Super Dragon Balls, which can defy any single limit that you can possibly think of. You want to have the power of Zeno? By all means. You want to have the power to bring back all the universes destroyed in the Tournament of Power? By all means. If you want to bring back the same race? By all means. While Porunga has the ability to bring back one person at a time, which, sure, if Vegeta and Goku really wanted to be specific, they probably could. And the Namekian people, they probably owe Vegeta and Goku a huge debt. Maybe not Vegeta, because, you know, Vegeta did murder a whole lot of them. And he did try to redeem himself in the Moro arc, but, you know, murder is still a murder. But with Goku, Goku's still a savior. So theoretically speaking, could they bring back the Saiyan race? Not unless they got the Super Dragon Balls, which in that case, I don't even think Beerus would allow that. Seeing how Beerus was the one who granted permission to Frieza for the destruction of the Saiyans, it would only stand to reason that there's no way that Bardock and King Vegeta and the rest of the Saiyan race could ever return. Plus, we can't even forget the most important part. They didn't die on Earth. Their souls died elsewhere, which is also even specified in the show, where we saw before they could bring back Krillin, they had to ask Porunga two wishes. One wish to bring their soul to Earth because planet Namek no longer existed, and second, to bring him back to life. So not only would they have to try to bring the souls of all the Saiyan race, name by name, to Earth, so they can bring them back so they wouldn't just be brought up in a empty voided space where they would just probably die again out of the lack of oxygen. They would need to keep waiting every single 3 months to bring back, maybe if they're lucky, 2 Saiyans. And who's to say their souls are even there anymore? So there you go. If you were ever curious to why Vegeta and Goku can physically not bring back their parents and the Saiyan race, then you've heard it here first. So thank you for watching. Until next time, you guys stay safe and peace.